Kids gotta have money, not just me. Just selfish.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Come inside.
Ooh, the world is wild, you dying, don't lie, they don't help me. Ooh, you gonna eat up and drip me, you cannot help me. Straight to a penthouse, buying the beach. Yeah, yo, niggas talk crazy on tweets. They don't want it cause I come to defeat. I peep, these niggas all sweet. Bamboo sticks all in the Jeep. It's a new weirdo every week. Get the work, put it up for my seeds. No cure for the eye disease. Do anything for club. Do anything for club. Do anything for club. Do anything for club. Do anything for club.
Welcome back to another episode of Let's Prop In. If it's your first time here, I go by the name of Signitura. What we do here is that we explore and showcase beautiful properties in and around South Africa. Today, we find ourselves at the Waterkant, the quarter. For those of you who don't know where the Waterkant is, it's adjacent to the central business district of Cape Town, neighbored by Rooftop. I think Rooftop is famous for those colorful houses that you see in Cape Town. This area is very sought after, especially for young professionals looking to work in and around the city. And this area is characterized by many coffee shops, retailers, a lot of that type of urban vibe and living here. Today we find ourselves at this brand new development, The Quarter, which is nestled in a quaint, vibey and gleaming neighborhood, which is filled with so many urban gems. This neighborhood is it's vibey, yet relaxed and urban at the same time. Today we're looking at this penthouse currently on the market for 13.995 million. And looking at this penthouse, it's 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 3 parking bays, floor to ceiling windows. We'll check if those toilets are soft closed. We'll check there, but this is opulence epitomized. Let's begin this tour in the living room. Let's take a look. As soon as you walk into this living room area, I think the first thing you notice is this spectacular view, unobstructed view, which frames Table Mountain and Devil's Peak, and you do see a shimmer of Signal Hill, which is unobstructed. That is, for me, that is the selling point of this room. And you come this side and you see this opulent furniture. The flooring is light oak wood, and for me, this corner is the best corner of this apartment. This window pane meeting at the corner with an unobstructed view of the whole Table Mountain. You can't get any better than this. I think I'll say it with my chest. You can't get a more pure view of Table Mountain than this. I love the furniture in this house. It's high quality. You can see it by looking at it. Even by sitting down on this chair, you feel like you can do things here. You feel like you can read a book. You feel like you can, take over the world. And that's what you'd want with more luxurious furniture. You move over this side, and I love how with the windows, I know I'm speaking about the windows often, but they are a statement piece in this apartment. I love how the lighting just pours into this area. Dining room table for 6, quite adequate, I think, for a 3-bedroom apartment. And this open area, living area, dining room area, flows into this gourmet kitchen, which for me, I love this use of natural dark colors on the cabinetry and the countertop, which has a little bit of white veins, which is quite lovely. And I think it's a good touch. And one thing I want you guys to see about this countertop, it's that it has a rainwater edge, but a small detail which is quite important, tells you a lot about the intentions of the developer with this unit, is this meeting of the edge here. This is called the mitre edge, and this is more expensive than you'd have if the horizontal surface was meeting the vertical surface, and it looked like this basically. So this is a more expensive finish, which tells me that 2 things: the developers focused on details, and 2 is that they didn't skimp out on the cost of this apartment. So for me, that's a big thing. Obviously, integrated appliance, smeg appliance. What else could you ask for? I love black fixtures. So the cabinetry is sleek, seamless, abundant storage for anything which you need. Built-in oven, built-in microwave. Built-in oven, built-in microwave, and obviously with an opulent apartment, you want your fridge not to be standing out. You want it to be hidden and integrated. Well, okay, it's not opening. You want it to be, you need a good tug at that. You want it to be integrated well within the cabinetry. And one thing which I didn't mention, which is also one of the top features of this apartment, is the ceiling. I love how the urban living element is still integrated into this living space. If you look at the ceiling, it's a concrete ceiling or concrete soffit, which is wrapped around by a suspended ceiling bulkhead. The bulkhead does have LED lighting, which makes it a little bit more luxe, I won't lie. And obviously the flooring did say it's white oak. Coming into the side, as I said, 3 bedrooms. All bedrooms do have a bathroom. Let's take a look at the first bedroom. So you see these floating staircases, these floating treads, they go up into the terrace, which is over 166 square meters of outdoor space. I'll save that for last because I think that is the best I've ever seen in a penthouse. And one part I love about this apartment is this area. It's not quite an atrium, but it resembles an atrium that you'd get in homes. It's not a garden, but you have a plant and pebbles, which makes the apartment seem so much more natural. Let's go into the master bedroom. The fixtures and lighting of this apartment, they're all black, which I like. It's a matte black, so it doesn't stand out, but it's just well integrated in the apartment. And as soon as you walk into this main bedroom, you're greeted by this amazing rug. I'm even scared to walk on it because it just doesn't look like a rug that you walk on, so I'll walk around it. And here is your cupboard space. Abundant cupboard. I'll just open one just to illustrate. Abundant cupboard space. You'd fit in everything that you need. Quite a nice touch with these artworks. And this master bedroom is beautiful. You get an unobstructed view of the main district area, main business district area. And one thing that you should have noticed in the main living area is how quiet it was. Even though we are on the 8th floor, it's quite quiet, and that's attributed to how well insulated those windows can be. Where should we start with this? Because I think this master bedroom is perfect. It's a continuation of the dark natural color cabinetry, and if you look at this large space, you can put in all your things. One detail I do love about this apartment is the yellow bamboo colored tiles. It really does give a different texture to what you're normally used to in terms of tiles. When I was looking at it first glance, I thought it was wooden, but it's actually not. It's tiling. Quite a nice, deceitful trick there. Not deceitful, but it's quite a nice trick. Shower is amazing. Obviously, continuation of all these black bits, matte black bits throughout the apartment. And this door is heavy. Shower's a good size. I mean, perfect size, wouldn't ask for more. And this is a small thing, but you don't actually see it often, where the tap fixture says which side is hot or not. It often has maybe that color, which is half red, half blue, but this I think is better. Just looks better. Anyways, his and hers sink looks amazing. Standalone bath, of course. There are certain things which you expect in an apartment at this level, and it has all those things. And should we check if it's we almost forgot. We're not gonna let you off the hook quickly. We'll check if it's a soft close toilet or not. Let's check. Justice. It's not a soft close, guys. Okay, that's -1 point for this apartment. It's not a soft close, and you need that in a luxury apartment of this level. Large window. I love large windows because you just feel alive. And one thing about luxury apartments, it's not just all aesthetic, it's the feeling, the vibe of the whole place. You need to feel a certain way in that place. And as soon as you come out this bedroom, it opens up into this open area, which is quite massive for one person or one bedroom, but it looks over the main road. I think this view, you can't beat this, especially on a day like this. It's a warm evening, around about 5 p.m. in Cape Town. You just feel the city vibe, I think. And as I've said, we'll save the best for last. The best part about this apartment, for me, I think I've been saying a lot of the best parts about this apartment. I've been showing different things, but I think that just points towards that there's so many things about this apartment that I do like. But I think this is the best part. Saved it for last, the roof terrace. Floating staircase lit with these side lights, steel railing, and a beautiful finish to this plaster, scratched finish, which is quite beautiful, I think. And one thing I shouldn't fail to mention, this rooftop area is only for this penthouse. Let's take a look. And as you can see, 166 square meters of external space. This is space that's quite intimate, but you can also host large groups of people. And I think if you like me, you'll definitely have your friends around on a day like this, just gathering. There's a braai area there, which we will see. And here's a 20 square meter splash pool. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful area. Unobstructed view of Table Mountain, Devil's Head, and Signal Hill. I love the decking of this area. It's quite, well, decking is decking, but I think it's quite beautifully decked. I think this area at the top, you can use it for anything. If you wanted to tan in the sun, what I'd do personally is that I'd put maybe a gym, outdoor gym area there, but it's quite flexible. Obviously, this is the braai area, it's gas braai area, which I was talking about. Obviously, you have the wine cooler, you know, you need that outside. Obviously, table sitting for 6 after you braai, gather around here and eat. But I wish I could translate the feeling, or I wish the lens or camera can translate the feeling that it feels like up here. It's so peaceful, it's so serene. You hear the birds chirping, you hear the seagulls fighting in the background, the traffic. It's such a surreal feeling up here. And I think for me, this is one of the best rooftop of any apartment I've been to. Just to connect all of it together, some of the few things which I loved everything, but some of the things which stood out about this apartment for me is that as soon as you walked into that open room, living and dining area, those large open pane windows that surrounded or hedged that living room area, for me that's so important because the lighting just pours into that living room area. For me, natural lighting is so important. When you wake up, being able to see light, that's so important for me. The use of dark natural colors in the kitchen was so impressive. I'm the type of guy that will wear all black the whole week. So for me, that's awesome. And then when we went upstairs and we saw the decking outside, over 166 external space, that's unheard of, which can be an intimate space, but you could also invite large groups of people, but still staying socially distanced, still staying safe. For me, that was a huge thing. And you even have your small little nook splash pool. Thank you so much for making this far to the video. If you like what you saw, subscribe, like the video, and big massive shout out to Sadiq Effendi of Lion Lead Real Estate for allowing us the opportunity to look at this penthouse. Really appreciate that. And guys, what we're trying to create with this channel is a community of property enthusiasts, but not just that, just an overall community of people that are trying to upbring each other. I remember as a kid, on a Sunday evening, we used to dress up and go to beautiful properties, not to buy them or anything, but just to view those properties. And I knew that feeling that I used to have as a kid leaving those properties. I used to feel so inspired. So if I could translate that feeling to some of you guys, we would have done our job here. Thank you so much for subscribing, liking the video. See you next time.